In a remote village deep within the African savanna, where the sun painted the earth in hues of gold, there dwelled a young orphan named Kwasi. From the day of his birth, a peculiar birthmark adorned his chest, marking him as a child destined for a grim fate. The elders whispered tales of ancient prophecies, foretelling that Kwasi would be sacrificed, buried alive to appease the spirits that roamed the land. Word of Kwasi's foretold destiny spread like wildfire through the village, carried by the whispering winds that danced through the tall grasses. Despite the ominous rumors swirling around him, Kwasi remained steadfast, finding solace in the stories of bravery and resilience passed down by his grandmother, Nala, who had raised him since infancy. As the festival of spirits approached, anticipation hung thick in the air, mingling with a sense of foreboding. The elders adorned themselves in vibrant ceremonial attire, their faces painted with symbols of ancient wisdom. Around the sacred fire, they chanted incantations to honor the spirits of their ancestors, seeking guidance for the village's future. Amidst the flickering flames of the ceremonial fire, a figure emerged from the shadows, the mysterious shaman known as Mabuti. With eyes that gleamed with otherworldly wisdom, he proclaimed that only the spirits could reveal the truth of Kwasi's fate. Under the cover of night, Kwasi embarked on a journey into the heart of the wilderness, guided by the whispers of the spirits. Along the treacherous path, he encountered mythical creatures and faced daunting trials, testing his courage and determination. With each step, the weight of his destiny hung heavy on his shoulders, driving him forward into the unknown. Deep within the forbidden forest, where ancient trees loomed like silent sentinels, Kwasi ventured into the heart of darkness. The air was thick with the scent of moss and decay, and eerie whispers seemed to emanate from the shadows. Yet, guided by an inner resolve, Kwasi pressed on, his heart pounding with anticipation and fear. In a clearing bathed in dappled moonlight, Kwasi encountered a majestic lioness, her golden eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. She regarded him with a mixture of curiosity and wisdom, as if she held the secrets of the universe within her gaze. With a gentle rumble, she beckoned Kwasi forward, her presence filling him with a sense of awe and reverence. With bated breath, Kwasi listened as the lioness spoke in a voice that seemed to echo through the ages. She revealed that his birthmark was not a curse, but a sacred symbol of his destined greatness. The spirits had chosen him for a purpose far greater than he could imagine, and it was time for him to embrace his true destiny. As Kwasi emerged from the forest, his heart brimming with newfound hope, he was met with betrayal from an unexpected source. Those he had once called friends now turned against him, their eyes filled with fear and suspicion. Betrayed and alone, Kwasi felt the weight of his destiny bearing down upon him like a heavy yoke. Accused of heresy and blasphemy, Kwasi was cast into the flames of the sacred pyre, his fate seemingly sealed. Yet, as the fire licked at his skin and threatened to consume him, a miracle occurred. The birthmark on his chest began to glow with an otherworldly light, illuminating the darkness and heralding a new dawn. In a blaze of divine energy, Kwasi emerged from the flames unscathed, his body bathed in the ethereal glow of his birthmark. The villagers watched in stunned silence as he rose from the ashes like a phoenix, his spirit unbroken and his resolve unwavering. It was a moment of triumph, a testament to the power of faith and resilience in the face of adversity. With his newfound strength and courage, Kwasi sought out the lioness who had guided him on his journey. In the shimmering moonlight, he found her waiting for him, her golden eyes filled with pride and affection. She nuzzled against him, a silent acknowledgement of their bond and shared destiny. Armed with the support of the lioness and his fellow villagers, Kwasi led a daring rebellion against the oppressive regime that had ruled with fear and tyranny. Together, they fought for justice and freedom, their spirits united in a common cause. It was a battle fraught with danger and uncertainty, but Kwasi refused to back down, knowing that the future of his people depended on his bravery and sacrifice. Against all odds, Kwasi emerged victorious, his bravery and determination inspiring others to rise up and challenge the status quo. With the support of his newfound allies, he ushered in a new era of peace and prosperity for the village, his name forever etched in the annals of history as a champion of the oppressed. As the sun set on the horizon, casting a warm glow over the village, Kwasi stood atop the sacred hill, gazing out at the land he had fought so hard to protect. Though his journey had been long and fraught with peril, he knew that his legacy would endure for generations to come. With the lioness by his side and the support of his people, he looked to the future with hope and optimism, knowing that no challenge was too great to overcome when one's spirit burned bright with courage and determination. In the fullness of time, Kwasi's legend spread far and wide, his memory enshrined in the hearts of his people forever. Yet, even as he passed into legend, the spirit of the lioness lived on, her presence a constant reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things. From the smallest insect to the mightiest beast, every creature played a vital role in the delicate balance of the natural world. And so, the tale of Kwasi, the orphan marked to be buried alive, became woven into the tapestry of African folklore, a timeless reminder of the power of hope, courage, and resilience in the face of adversity. Though his physical form may have departed from this world, his spirit lived on in the hearts of all who dared to dream of a better tomorrow. Though the flames of oppression may flicker and wane, the spirit of freedom burns eternal, lighting the way for future generations to follow. And in the hearts of the oppressed, the flame of justice will never be extinguished, a beacon of hope that guides them through the darkest of times. So let the drums of celebration sound, and let the voices of the people ring out in joyous chorus, for Kwasi has triumphed, and his spirit will live on in the hearts of all who hear his tale. Let us remember his courage, his strength, and his unwavering belief in the power of love to conquer hate. For in his story, we find inspiration to rise above adversity and build a better world for generations to come. As the sun rises on a new day, may we carry forward Kwasi's legacy of hope and resilience, knowing that even in the darkest of times, there is always light to guide us. Let us honor his memory by standing up for what is right, by lifting up those who have been oppressed, and by never losing sight of the power of the human spirit to overcome even the greatest of challenges.